Okay. Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Questions for us today.
Describe and
Describe.
explain.
Describe. Explain. Describing something is the shape. So you don't explain it, you describe it. If somebody wants you to tell them what a dog looks like, you don't explain it, you describe it. It has hair, it has a head, it has legs, it's fat, it's thin, it's ugly, it's beautiful. That's describing something. It's not explaining it. If somebody wants to know how something works, then you explain it.
How something
Works.
works.
Right. So, how does the car go? How does the rocket fly? How do you fix these cameras? I don't know. That's explaining something. It's how to fix it, how it works. You don't describe it. If someone says, first you take the back off of the camera and then you throw it in the garbage, that's not describing it. That's explaining how it works.
A little bit close.
No, describing is the look, explaining is how it works. It's very simple. Why don't you try? Describe. Describe something amazing to us.
I will describe when kitten born.
Not when. It would be, I will describe what I saw.
What I saw.
When the kitten was born.
What?
Yeah.
When the kid was born. When.
Yeah. Explain.
Explain. It's hard to explain something you understand to someone.
Not that you understand. That's easy. It's hard to describe something that you
don't understand.
Right.
Don't understand.
Yeah. Exactly. Usually people will say, I can't explain it, or I can't describe it. What do you think that means? If you hear someone saying, I can't describe it, what are they talking about?
He don't know about. They don't know about that thing.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very clear. No, you're walking down the hall in Back to the Future, and you hear someone say, blah blah. They say something, blah blah blah, and then they say, I can't describe it. What were they talking about?
They don't know what they heard.
It's not about hearing. It's not about sound.
They don't understand. What's that?
What is that?
I don't know.
Right, that's what we're here to figure out. So you're walking down the hall, and then you hear someone talking, and at the very end you hear them say, I can't describe it. What were they talking about?
They found something.
Give an example. Let's hear the details. Something clear, so people can have a good idea of what it is.
I forgot the scene.
That scene? No, it's not a real scene. I'm just making it up.
Maybe they found something or see some or saw something. But they don't know what is it.
What is it? What?
It is. It is.
Yeah, that's kind of true. But it's not clear though. But that's right. They saw something that they have never seen before.
Exciting.
Not exciting. They saw something new.
They saw something new
That they've never seen before.
that they never seen before.
That they have never seen before. For example, you give us a clear example so everyone can understand.
When alien came.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If it was an alien that was very strange, you would say, I can't describe it. People say, what did it look like? You would say, I can't describe it. That means it was so strange and so crazy that there are no words for it. Okay, that's okay. And then you're walking down the hall, and then Doc runs by. No. You're walking down the hall, and you hear someone say, I can't explain it. What were they talking about?
I can't explain it. They don't know about it. About that.
I don't know what that means. We need something clear. You
I can't explain.
not words like they, maybe, is not, do it. No. We need something very clear so people can understand. Oh yeah, exactly. Like that.
I can't explain. If someone asks you, how do you smart?
How do you smart?
How are you smart? No. Why do you smart?
No.
How to be smart? They will say, I will say. They will say. They will say, I can't explain.
Yeah, that's true. That's an example, but that doesn't describe to us what it means.
What does it mean?
Yeah, that's an example, definitely. But it doesn't tell anyone what it means, though. What does that mean when someone says, I can't explain it?
Means they know just themselves. It's hard to.
Not is.
It's hard to tell someone what they think, what they know, what they do.
That's the same as describe. We're looking for a difference between them.
Not strength.
don't know,
strange. Not strange. Everyone know about it.
I don't know what that means. I think explain is difficult for you, not describe, because describe is true. Explain, the example is right, but it doesn't really describe what somebody is trying to say. When someone says, I can't explain it, it means that the situation was something that they don't understand.
Something they don't understand.
Right. They don't understand what happened.
That's why they can't explain to other people.
Yeah, because they don't understand what happened. When you can't describe it, it's because you don't have any words. There are no words for it. If an alien has 3 teeth on the top of its nose, we don't have any words for that. What does that mean? We don't know. You can't describe it. You can see it, but you can't describe it because you don't have the right words. When you can't explain something, there are many examples, but one of them would be that you don't understand what happened. If I say, Sipti, why did you fail the test? You say, I can't explain it. That means you don't understand why you failed the test. You cannot say, I can't describe it. There's nothing that you can see. There's no test picture that you can't describe. It's the reason why you failed you don't understand. If someone said, I can't describe the test, that means they don't remember what they saw. They don't remember what details were on the test. But if you said, I can't explain the test, that means you didn't understand the test. Yeah. So once again, explain.
I can't explain.
Explain.
Explain. English.
I what?
I can't explain English.
You would say, I can't explain in English.
In English.
Yeah, I can't explain English doesn't make sense. That means you don't.
English.
That means English is a technology that you don't understand.
It to my friends.
No, I can't explain in English. That means you can't speak. If you said, I can't explain English, that means English is an alien that you don't understand. It can't be like that. It has to be, I can't explain in English. And I can't describe in English. But English is not a picture. You can't say, I can't describe English. English is not a picture. It's not a thing that you can see. It's an idea. So you can't say, I can't explain English. I can't explain in English.
I can't explain
in
English.
Okay, next one. Explain.
I can't explain. It's hard to explain other picture I didn't do because I don't understand. I didn't paint.
I can't explain other pictures I didn't do. I don't know what that means. Try another one. That doesn't make sense.
It's hard to. It's hard to explain my culture to other people from another country.
Yeah, right. But you're just using examples. You don't understand the meaning. If someone said to you, I can't describe my culture, or I can't explain my culture, what's the difference? That's what the point of this exercise is, right?
Explain.
We need to know the difference between the two words.
Describe mean.
So if someone came to you and said, Sipti, I can't describe my culture. And then they said, I can't explain my culture. What's the difference?
If describe means means they didn't born there, or they didn't.
Not didn't.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
They doesn't. Wasn't. I know.
Weren't.
Won't.
Weren't.
Won't.
Weren't.
Weren't.
Right.
Born.
That's not going to help anyone to understand. That's just your example. But that's not going to help anyone to see the difference. We want to see the difference. Someone comes to you and they say, Sipti, I can't describe the pen. I can't explain the pen. What's the difference?
No. If describe, they don't know how to tell you what the pen look like, or they don't know what words to use.
You're repeating the examples, but it should be your example, not what we wrote there.
They don't know how to tell you what the pen look like. Looks like.
And why would someone not be able to describe what a pen looks like?
Because they don't know.
That's true.
They don't know everything.
Not everything.
They don't know what. They don't know how to tell you and to understand the pen, like me right now.
Not exactly. Your examples are just trying to repeat the things that I'm saying, but that's not going to help you. The point of this is to understand what describe and explain means. If you just repeat the things that I say, you might be able to trick me into thinking that you're right, but you still won't understand, and then we won't be able to move forward, right? So tricking me is not a strategy. Japanese people like to try to trick me. Do you want to learn English? Yes. Do you like learning English? Yes. What's your name? Yes. No. Tricking someone won't help you understand what the word is. It needs to be simpler than that. When somebody says, I can't describe the pen, probably it means they never saw it. So if I tell you, Sipti, I have a pen, right? Maybe it's like this. You see this much. I say, Sipti, I have a pen, right? And then I run away. And then the police come and they say, Sipti, what did the pen look like? You would say, what?
I can't describe.
Right. Because?
I didn't saw.
You never saw it, right? That's the beginning of describing something, is you need to see the details. If somebody believes that they can describe something or not is their opinion. And that's why it becomes confusing, because maybe someone did see it and they're lazy. They don't want to describe it. Or they're stupid and they can't. But the beginning of the word means that they don't have enough information to tell you what the design is like. It could be that they never saw it. It could be that their eyes were broken, right? It could be someone who didn't have glasses. Maybe someone's glasses got broken and the police asked them, what did the criminal look like? He said, I can't describe him because I couldn't see him, right? If someone said, I can't explain the pen, this is much more complicated. Because when someone says, I can't explain something without more information, sometimes the sentence gets longer. They would say, I can't explain what the pen looks like. Then it's the same as describe. But when somebody just says, only, nothing else, if someone said to me, John, I can't explain the pen, if no other information, then I would imagine that they don't understand how the pen got to them. They don't understand where it came from. So if the police come to your house and there's a pen on your bed, they might ask you, where did that pen come from? You would say,
I can't explain.
Right. You can describe it. It's black, it's blue, it's this long. It's easy to describe, but you can't explain it. Probably you don't understand where it came from. And that's difficult.
Difficult.
Right. Bad questions today. We need easier questions. We need questions like, John, what's 2? What's 3? Okay, then I can show you. Right? Okay.
What other your student asks?
They don't usually ask questions.
No question?
No. If they do ask questions, they ask questions that are different. So
Right.
they one day they ask, why is Trump banning TikTok? Or the next day they'll ask, why is it so hot in Las Vegas? Or something like that. Why do English people always use this word? What does this word mean? Different types of questions, not only looking for the difference between two words. Some people do. Some people, usually people who learn grammar and people who had a lot of training with trying to translate words, they're interested in the differences between words. But people who learned from movies or people who were singing songs are not usually as interested in the differences between words. I used to teach some translators. I had one student, she was Korean, and she was a translator for a car company. And she would sit in the meetings and she had to translate English into Korean. She was interested in the differences between words. But besides you, most people, one other Japanese guy a lawyer. I used to teach one lawyer. He also was interested in the differences between words. But those are the only two people besides you.
Because when you use or talk also in the real life, you will see different words, but but almost same the meaning.
But the meaning is
almost same. Almost the same.
The same. That's true. But nobody cares about that when they can't speak. If someone says, nobody needs to worry about the differences between words. You only worry about the differences between words when you make a mistake. If you are a scientist and you tell someone to explain something or describe something, and then you figure out later that there's a huge mistake, okay, then you should probably try to learn the differences between those words. But when you're not a professional, when you haven't heard the words 1,000 times, you're not ready to understand the difference between the words. You're not going to remember the differences between these words. It's okay because you can practice, but you'll never remember when we finish this class. You're not going to remember the difference between these words. So, I don't think it will help very much. But, you know, it's still fun for you to try to describe them. And it's good for me to yell at you so that you can learn to be confident in the test. But other than that, I don't think it will help very much. It's better to ask questions about things that can help you forever. Strategies to use when you're speaking, or what types of words people prefer to use in conversation. You know, you find an example of a speech that someone gave, and you could ask, you know, what did this mean? If you watch someone talking and everyone laughs and you don't laugh, you might say, what did this person say that I don't understand? That would be something that would help you. Probably the difference between describe and explain is not going to help you in your life. But you never know.
But when you do it, it can help you.
No. What will help you is practicing saying words, not making mistakes of he went. Right? You get a good score in the test when you don't make mistakes like that. If someone says, he went there, you is B, those people get a 5. Right? If you can say, he wants to be like me, okay, you get a better score. The differences between describe and explain are for people who want to get an 8. They're trying to get from a 7 to an 8. Yeah, okay, you better understand the difference. But we're not going for an 8. We are trying to get a 6.5. And the differences there are not as important. Okay, so why don't you describe them another 3 times? No, I'm joking. Okay. Let's move on to Sibti's favorite game. That's of course why she came here today. To play her favorite game, which is called what?
What?
What's the name of your favorite game?
IELTS.
Right.
IELTS.
Okay. Music. Third question. Your favorite. Easy to listen to. Music and young people. What kinds of music are popular with young people in your culture?
Popular music.
Not popular.
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 Lur.
Popular.
Lur.
Popular
What kinds of
music.
music are popular with young people in your culture?
New song and upgrade.
Upgrade, like a computer?
And
More memory?
and changed. Follow the time. New song.
New songs?
New songs.
But
Fun.
it has to be longer, more detailed.
New song. It's fun. It's easy to understand. And fashion.
Fashion? Like clothes? I don't think clothes are important for music. What kinds of music are popular with young people in your culture?
What kind? Pop.
Kinds. What kinds?
Type of music.
Yeah.
Rock, pop,
Mhm.
pop. Pop music.
What kinds of music are popular?
Pop music.
Okay, and right, but we need a whole minute.
Pop music.
If you go to the test and they say, what kinds of music are popular with young people in your culture? And you say, I'm the pop. You get a 2. we need a 7.
Pop music because it's easy. It's easy to understand and what? And everyone likes.
Right.
Everyone.
I like to go to the restaurant.
I like to go to the restaurant.
He likes to go to the restaurant.
He likes to go to the restaurant.
She likes to go to the restaurant.
She likes to go to the restaurant.
You like to go to the restaurant.
You like to go to the restaurant.
It likes to go to the restaurant.
It likes to go to the restaurant.
They like to go to the restaurant.
They like to go to the restaurant.
Everyone likes to go to the restaurant.
Everyone likes to go to the restaurant.
Sibti likes to go to the restaurant.
Sibti likes to go to the restaurant.
Right, exactly. Okay. That's not bad. I think it's okay. But it should be longer, it should be more details. People want to hear excitement, right? You don't want to say like this. You don't want to say, I think that maybe like pop music, because I don't know, it's like easy and it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like that. That's not a good answer, right? You have to pretend that you're describing something you love, right? You got to say, I think that pop music is probably one of the most popular kinds of music. Why? Because it's easy to listen to. There's nobody talking about killing their relatives or burning down someone's house. It makes people feel good. It makes people happy. It's simple. It's catchy. When you hear someone singing, it's easy to remember the words, simple words, so you get caught saying and singing it in the shower. So I think pop music is definitely popular. And it's even more popular when it comes from other countries, because people love to hear music from other countries. And if it's pop music, then we don't care about the lyrics. It's just the sound that matters. So pop music is popular in all countries, and everyone likes to listen to it. Like that. right? That's what we want to say. Okay, next one. What do you think influences a young person's taste in music?
Influences.
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 Influences means.
Uh-oh.
Influences.
Today. Influence is easier to translate, I think.
Influences.
Probably Thai people have this word. But my phone doesn't have any internet. Come on.
Influences.
Chop chop. It's like sipti. It's hard, slow. It's influences.
อิทธิพล Influences.
Yes. What do you think influences a young person's taste in music?
I think is group people same generation อิทธิพล
Keep going. I need details, excitement, stories, examples.
I think is people in same generation and like things like same thing. Like the same things.
No. When I listen to people talk, right, I feel like I'm getting something to eat, right? English, it's not like French. Remember I told you, I had a student, he was learning French, and he told me, he said, John, I don't understand your examples because in French class, the teacher tells me to make the sentence as long as I can. And I said, no. In English, people want to hear something that is very detailed in a very short amount of time. Nobody wants to hear you describe something for a month. It better be really short with a lot of information. But it needs to have some taste to it. If I listen to you talk for a minute, and then at the end I imagine, what did I get to eat? Am I full? Was it a big steak? You know, did I eat your sentence and I feel full? Or did I feel like I just had a little carrot? When someone's beginning to speak English, the examples make me feel hungry. You know, when I hear your examples, I think it was just like a little tiny piece of rice. And I'm still starving at the end. There needs to be examples, details, descriptions. Then I feel like I got a big meal and I'm full. When English people speak, that's what I feel like, right? I feel like they say a sentence and I feel like there was a lot of information in there, usually, especially smart people. But when you speak and it's just words, then it makes people feel like they're hungry for more. You don't want to say sentences like, what do you think influences a young person's taste in music? I think it's like a young person, and it's like they like the music, and it's like they like it, but it's like it's not like it, but it's like it. Then we don't have any details, right? It's just words. There's no meat to the sentence. If we're going to say something, we need to say something that has some meaning, has some message to give to the other person. Otherwise, We're just making sounds. So once again, what do you think influences a young person's taste in music?
First thing, they like because type of music, melody, and lyrics. And after that, if the singers are someone they love or their idol,
Not they.
their idols, they will like more. And usually people same generation,
People from
same
the
from the same generation will like something same,
like
the same thing.
right. That's better. That's much better. You didn't know some of the words, so you just tried to describe around them. Probably not type, but genre. The word is genre.
Genre.
Yeah, not type. And popular, not people like.
Popular.
Right?
Popular.
I like that you are so used to English time that now you said and then. So Cindy is so used to saying, and then I went to the shower, and then I took a shower. So she said, so I think popular music, and then. So I like that. That's good. That means that you're focused on time. I like that. That was okay. Definitely there was some meat there. I'm still a little hungry after the sentence, but definitely there was more meat there than the first one, for sure. Also, it's raining, so that will be great for our microphones. That's going to help out a lot. Bad day today.
All week.
Right. And of course, we had a nice interruption from the dirty people next door. Yeah, that was better. But when you answer a question on this test, what you want to answer is something where the other person says, oh yeah, obviously, that's true. That's the type of answer you want to give. If you say something like, I think music that's popular is like a certain kind that they play in one really small kind of area in Bangkok because people like that area and also there's a lot of shrimp there. No, people aren't going to like that answer. It needs to be something where everyone says, oh yeah, duh, right? So you want to say something like this. You want to say, I think obviously the types of music that are popular are music that people's friends listen to around them. So of course, when they go to their friend's house, they hear the music that their friends are listening to. So obviously, music that your friends like is going to be popular. Sometimes music that your parents listen to is popular. Not always. Some people hate their parents' music. But if you grow up listening to Mozart or Bach or something, your parents are always playing a certain type of music, it could become popular with somebody. Obviously, music that is on TV. There are music channels. People watch music TV all the time. In America, it's called MTV, music television. When you watch a music show and they play music on that show, it's going to become popular. That's what people are listening to. So what people are advertising and what your friends listen to, I think, are great examples of what becomes popular. Right? That's what people want. That's what people want to hear. It should be, they say, oh yeah, duh. Right? That's a good answer. Okay. How has technology affected the kinds of music popular with young people today?
Electric.
Electric.
Again, can you repeat?
Language learners. How has technology affected the kinds of music popular with young people today?
Hashtag.
How has technology affected?
What affected means?
What does affected mean?
What does affected mean?
I think all the other words you won't understand either. Influenced, interacted with, changed, mixed, moved. How has technology helped the kinds of music popular with young people today? Affected means to move something or to push it in a certain way. So for example, if you have something that's moving and then something is going like this is affecting the movement, right? So if something is moving like this and then something goes like this, it's affecting it. It's changing the way that it moves. And so how has technology, this is technology and this is music. How has technology affected music? That's what they're saying. How has technology affected the kinds of music popular with young people today?
DJ เหรอ
DJ? Just make your example and then I'll tell you if it's good or not.
Electric. I don't understand enough.
I think you understand, but you're nervous about answering the question now because the other ones were hard. I don't think my phone is. My phone is also broken today. Many problems today on the show. Anyway, how has technology affected the kinds of music popular with young people today? You give us a great answer while I try to fix my phone.
Electric and music.
Not electric. There's no electric. How has technology affected?
Technology affected. Technology help to make music good เหรอ
Not made.
To make music good.
It's not about good. It's just how has it changed? How has it affected music? It doesn't have to be better. Some people think it could be worse.
Technology can made.
Not can made.
Can make new type of music. Types.
That's true, but that's not the question. Come on. Anyway.
Young people.
To simplify it, they would say, how has technology changed music?
Because it's new things.
Not why. How. How has technology affected the kinds of music popular with young people?
Because new generation use to make music
I don't know what that means.
People right now
Yeah?
use technology to make music.
Yeah?
That's why they like because it's new thing, new
Not
melody.
this new thing.
Because new.
Because it's new.
It's new and they borrowed.
They are.
They are borrowed old music of old music.
No, that doesn't make sense. They're asking how has technology changed music, not about what people listen to. It's about how technology has changed music and made it popular, right? Remember, it should be clear, bright ideas. If you have to make, if it's, when you're explaining it, if it's like this, probably that's wrong. It should be like this. Oh yeah, obviously. Those are the answers that people want to hear. If you're trying to describe something and you're like this, like, probably that's not right.
Because I don't know.
But you don't know what?
I don't understand.
Well, my phone's broken, so we can't translate the word. But like I said, it's very simple. How has technology changed music?
Change music.
That would be the simple explanation. Or how has technology changed the music kids like?
Kids like.
These are difficult sentences, but I don't think that's the problem. The problem is you can't think of an example. And so you're pretending that you don't understand the sentence. But I think you understand the sentence. I think you can't think of an example. And that's also very difficult. People used to come to me and they would say, John, I don't understand enough vocabulary. And then I would ask them a question like this, and then they couldn't think of any examples. That's not a vocabulary problem. That's just not enough experience trying to describe things. So that's why we play these games, is to improve not just the words, but to improve our imagination so we can describe all types of dumb things that we could be asked. How has technology affected the kinds of music popular with young people today?
People use technology to make new melody, new music, and I don't know. I don't understand.
You understand. You don't what?
No word.
Which word?
I don't know.
No, you don't have an example, is what it is. It's not the words. Which word do you not understand? I think all of the words are clear. Which word is difficult? Which word is hard?
Affected.
Right, I told you it's changed. You can say changed.
Technology change.
Anyway, these are hard questions, but we have to make sure that we understand what the problem is. The problem is not understanding the question. The problem with this one is that you can't think of an example. So what you should do is you should first think of an example. What do you want to talk about? Before you start talking, you should have an example in your mind of something that has changed music. So you have to think of technology and music, and then think, what is the most common thing that comes to mind? What's the biggest thing that everyone, when they hear, they say, oh yeah, duh, that's the one we want. So imagine technology and music together. What do you think of?
DJ.
That's kind of.
They make melody from technology.
Right, that's true. But it's not a great example in my mind. Something should be bigger than that, because not everyone listens to DJs, right? What we want is something that everyone can agree with. If you say, you know, my friend Tom, he makes music with an elephant and a sword. Okay, you can say that, but it's not a great example that everyone around the world says, oh yeah, that's right, exactly, right? So give me another example. Technology, music, together, what do you think?
Technology and music. I don't know.
Okay, so when I think of technology and music, of course, I think of YouTube, right? YouTube has changed the music that people listen to. It has made music free for the most part. It used to cost a lot of money when I was young to have music. For other people, my mom, she had to buy a record. She had to save her money for a week or a month to buy one album of the band that she liked, right? When I was a kid, I didn't have any money. I had to borrow a CD from my friend after they didn't want to listen to it anymore, right? Nowadays, people can listen to whatever music they want from anywhere in the world online for free. Okay, yeah, maybe they steal your data and they sell it, but for the most part, people believe it's free. And so I would say, definitely the internet and YouTube have changed the way that people listen to music. When I was a kid, music was very expensive. I couldn't afford to listen to new music. Nowadays, kids can listen to whatever is popular, whatever their friends like, and even things that are popular in other countries that they've never heard of. So definitely the internet and music websites, including other sites like Rhapsody and other streaming services, have changed the way that people listen to music forever, right? So those are the answers that we want to get to eventually, so that Sipti can get a 7 on the test and not a 4.
Or 3 of 2.
Right. It could be that my strategies are not going to help Sipti, and it could be that when she goes to the test, she would have gotten a 5, and instead she gets a 4. That will be bad. Anyway, we're out of time. My phone is broken. It's raining. We have a lot of trouble today. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Any questions?
No.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you have any examples for Sipti of technology that has changed the way that we listen to music, make sure to send her a message. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.